All right. Welcome back to the Built to Grow podcast. I'm your host, Tim Lyons, in the studio, joined by Randy Angston.
Howdy.
You going to keep the mustache for a while?
You know what's funny? I was thinking about this morning. I'm like, what am I going to do next? Maybe I'll just grow this out and then we'll go with the reverse of a mustache.
Do handlebars all the way down.
Just straight Fu Manchu.
But let them hang.
Oh, sweet. Start braiding them.
Sweet hang.
Ooh. That's a different
quick announcement, everybody. We have our coaching program and we are seeing massive results with our clients. Literally, guys, it doesn't happen all the time, but the last 4 in a row, I'm shooting 4 for 4 on these last 4. Overnight, we're seeing 20, 30, 40 appointments being booked through our system, and they're closing deals like crazy. And so a lot of people are asking like, hey, you think you need marketing. And yes, I would agree. You need marketing. You need leads. You need consultations. You need to close deals. There's a whole slew of things that need to happen prior to that. Mm-hmm. But every so often we work with a gym that's got pretty much everything dialed in. They just need some flow. And the type of marketing that we like to do is not specials, discounts, hooks, challengers, anything like that. We like to drive people in that are interested in working out lifetime, like working out for like a lifestyle to not looking for quick fixes. You can sign them up into your regular programs. And that's what our marketing has been doing and does. And these guys are changing their businesses overnight.
They're changing their lives overnight, to be honest.
And I hate to like make claims, and it's like, look, not everybody's going to get these types of results, but we are shooting, at least the last 4 in a row. There's been several prior to that are just overnight. And it's silly to say like, hey, a quick fix, but this isn't a quick fix. It's an 8-week program, but within those 8 weeks, we make a decision on when to flip the switch. And when the time is right and the team is ready and everything, all the systems are ready, they explode.
Yeah, and they are. And that's the beauty of it is, the results speak for themselves. We're not adding, like you said, low cost or low volume trial clients. These clients are walking in and they're signing up for annual memberships. And that's the beauty of this business. The game we play nowadays is not some agency model where, you're flipping the business on its head to try and bring some new customers in. You're going to run a well-oiled machine. That's a bottom line.
Yep.
Like you have a business that you got clarity in, you know where your clients are coming from, you know what to do with them when they hit your the lead sheet. Half of that's going to be automated. They're in front of you automatically booking. Mm-hmm. It's a system. The whole thing's taken care of. And from the response of these clients, like I said, it's changing their lives. It's not just another marketing campaign.
No way.
And for the first time in a long time, we're putting ourselves back in the marketing game, helping gyms understand, learn the method, the system at play, how to implement it, and then flip the switch on to get the leads through the door. And we're backing it with a guarantee. So,
yeah, I'm so confident in our program now, guys. If you are interested in getting some help and you need to change some things in your business, jump on a call. It's winninggym.com/grow.
Correct.
We'll put that in the show notes. But part of in this episode that we're talking about, guys, is a little bit about marketing, but it's a little bit different. It's the branding, the concept, the content side of it, the educational side of it. And so if you've ever listened to us in the past, there's a definite line in the sand between direct response marketing. Here's my offer, buy my thing. And the other side is, hey, let me educate you in your awareness as to why you need our stuff. Here's some things that will help you along the way. And when the time is right for you, you're going to come looking for us for that long-term help.
Yep.
There's a short play, which is the direct response. And this is more what we're talking about today is a little bit of a longer play. But the clients that come out of the longer plays are so bought in, so excited to be there. They're not looking for quick fixes. You've already helped them along the way somewhere.
Yeah.
And they're happy to join, and they've been wanting to join your gym. And so the question comes up a lot of times is like, hey, how do we create the content that's going to convert and bring people in the door? And we've got a real easy formula for this. Mm-hmm. It's like if you were to draw a line on a piece of paper horizontally. On the left-hand side, you have a sad face. And on the right-hand side, you have a happy face, right? The people on the left are the people that need your help. And after they go down that line, they pop out the other end because they've done the things you've asked them to do. and they are happy. They got the results that they're looking for.
Correct.
Now, along that horizontal line, we like to draw tick marks, and we just say, hey, pillar 1, what is the thing that they need to do in your facility to get results? Well, fitness is one of them, sleep, hydration, nutrition, recovery, all of these things, and supplementation, all of these things are tick marks along the way.
And they could be, and then they should be things that you as an organization, you as a gym owner, you as your brand feel that's what delivers the client result.
Correct.
Like, it could be proprietary to your business would be even better to speak to.
Yeah. And these are things that your business provides to the consumer when they become a member of your gym, that then is the reason why they get results.
Yep.
Okay. So once you've decided what those tick marks are, you go vertically up and down the page and you start saying, okay, let's just say we need sleep. Sleep is one of the things that we believe as a facility that if our clients get this type of sleep, this amount of sleep, they're going to be recovered and they're going to get better results. Well, what is it? Hey, why you need 8 hours of sleep tonight? How to sleep better for recovery. These are topics, guys, and these end up becoming either video content, they end up being blogs for you, they end up being email campaigns, all of those things.
Yeah.
But okay, so that's sleep. Let's talk about hydration. How, now we're doing, you believe as a company, hydration is one of the reasons why people get results.
Sure.
Right? It's staying hydrated.
Yep.
How much water, here's the topics. How much water should I drink today? Why drinking a gallon of water is good for you? Can you drink too much water?
You can even take it one step further too, because the examples you're talking about are kind of conceptual. Like why? Like we need to raise their level of awareness, but then we can also do tactics, right? Like one of the biggest things for people, especially with water, is you get to the end of the day and you're like, damn, I got to get like half a gallon in. So you're not even aware of it until it's already a problem in a day or something. So give them a tactic. Give them something like, take the gallon of water and put some hash marks on it.
Wait, we're like the topic would be, here's how to drink.
Exactly, right? So you're giving them a little bit even deeper actionable items.
Yep.
Because ultimately, as Tim's expressing, the idea here is to give them something that they're going to be able to go home and take, use, implement, and see the win. That's going to build trust, and respect for you as the business owner, you as the trainer, you as the gym owner, whatever it is that delivered that information. That trust, and respect factor is going to leans you towards that authoritative figure. When they need the next level of help, guess who they're coming back to?
Right.
Because you've already shown them a win. You've already you probably listening have done some of this to the stuff that Tim and I have talked about over the years. That's the whole reason we do this podcast is we want to see you guys win today. And when you get stuck the next time and you need our help, who are you going to come to? Us. It's the same exact thing. But this digestible concept or content has to be both. You have to raise the level of awareness because some of these individuals don't even know the problem exists, let alone they suffer from the problem. And then once you do that, then give them ways to kind of implement it, make it happen in their life, right?
And so going back to these pieces of content, within each piece of content within itself, they should be able to get some result, right? And so if it's the water one, they go and follow your plan or your video and they go and do that, they're going to get a result. They're going to drink the gallon of water today if that's what you decide that they need to drink. And so often we get stuck on social media and we're posting memes and motivational quotes and things like that because you feel like you have to. And I understand that you want to be out in front of people, but if you decided to do that with this style of content, you're going to be much more relevant. You're going to help more people. And like Randy said, when the time is right for that particular person to get the extra help, they're going to come see you walk into your gym because they feel like they know you. You've already helped them already. Maybe you've got a podcast and they're listening to some of these tips and tactics and tricks on the podcast, and they're going to come to you as the local expert to get them the results that they're looking for.
And that's the challenge, right? Like we know that we have to be somewhat present online. But the thing is, guys, if you look at the memes and you look at the quotes and you look at the results of the efforts that you're putting in there, you're going to get like a couple of views. You're going to get a couple of likes. You maybe get one comment. Facebook's not helping you in that regard at all, right? That stuff is not hitting the top of the algorithm, being shown to all your clients. It's just not digestible. Something like a video where you're educating somebody, the chances that they get a result, they see success, and they're willing to share that with other people is huge. So just from an eyes on the content game, the chances of that content becoming shareable is exponentially greater than the work you're already doing that's basically getting no reward. So a little bit of effort here in stuff that actually matters to the end user is going to be lights out. You could do one of these a week as opposed to, a few memes a week, and you'll get 100 times the actual impact to the people you're trying to speak to.
Right.
Because those memes, no offense, those memes and stuff like that are not making people come and sign up at your gym.
Yeah, they're funny. They're awesome to read and share with your friends. But like at the end of the day, it's just entertainment for 5 seconds, and then you're moving on. And going back to the content, so like this, what I just kind of explained is how you decide on what you're going to talk about. The other side of that is, well, how do you produce the creative? How do you produce the content? And it really doesn't have to be that hard. Number one, you could take your iPhone out, you can get one of these Blackmagic 4K XY9 5000s, hire a videographer and do it that way, like us. Or you could take an iPhone out and talk about it. You can take an iPhone out and have your coach talk about it. You can write a blog. You can send an email out. You can create an image that maybe you go to Fiverr if you don't have a graphic design person and have them design a little blog image that becomes a post. That post gets shareable. Maybe you have it on, click the traffic goes to a landing page. They can opt in, they get the lead magnet, and now they're in your ecosystem. You at least have their contact information. You can put them in, follow up in drips and everything else.
And that's the whole thing. And back to the point where Tim's at, or we were talking about, this person might not be susceptible or capable of seeing a direct response ad for your memberships and taking action, right? They're not in that seat yet. So a long-term drip, a long-term email nurture where you're delivering continued education on the reasons your clients get results, it reaffirms that decision, to be in that seat. It brings that consumer closer to us as the solution to their problem. Guys, this is marketing at its best. Yep. This is what marketing is. Marketing from direct response is almost like all the way towards we're about ready to sell, side of the spectrum. Here, this is where we're taking people who don't even know that they have a problem, and we're slowly turning them into buyers of our service because they are the need is there.
Yep.
They just don't know it yet. And it's not a matter of like we got to convince them. Guys, we all know that we need more sleep. We all know that we need recovery. We all know that we need nutrition. But when you create that win for somebody, Seth, I always use the term. Seth Godin says, before you can ask somebody for the sale, you need to create a change of belief in them. Provide a new education, something old, an old ideal goes away and they adapt a new belief. Mm-hmm. When you can do that for somebody, you're the person who gets the credit. You're the business that gets the authority, right? So now, again, back to when they need more help or they get stuck, they come to you for solutions. And that's a whole premise behind it.
Perfect. And guys, don't just do one or the other.
Correct.
We agree direct response needs to live in the marketplace because that's the instant results that everybody needs and wants and needs today. Also layer in this style of content marketing, this branding, this awareness, the educational stuff, and commit to it. Make it a point like, hey, from now and for 12 next months, I'm going to do one a week of these types of pieces of content. In the way, there's lots of tactics around pixels and video views and all these stuffs that you can learn later, and you can just accelerate and capitalize on what you're doing. But putting this stuff out there is going to only help you. It's not going to hurt you. It's not, unless well, hold on. I'm assuming you're going to give great content.
Correct.
I'm assuming you're not going to just wing things. Okay. That's the point. If you wing things, lie to people, tell people things that aren't true, then yeah, it's going to hurt you. But I don't expect anybody here to do that.
And to that point, though, the production of it, like Tim said earlier, guys, they've literally created full production movies now, and nothing more than an iPhone. We've had multiple movies now done on just an iPhone. Mm-hmm. We can film a 30-second video in your gym with nothing more than that. If you need a wireless speaker or something like that, all right, cool. We're in for, $50, right? Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's not the production quality. It's the context of what you bring to the table. That's what's going to matter the most. I think that the majority of gym owners, leaders, anybody trying to create content, more often than not, we stop and we never do it because we're not happy with the look, the feel of it, rather than the message that we're delivering. At the end of the day, it's the message that's going to get our clients the results. Fail forward, guys. Like, it's going to suck in the beginning. You're going to be uncomfortable on camera. Weird. You know how weird it is doing this every week? It still is. But at the end of the day, like, this is our mission. This is the message we need to get to our consumers if you want to have that long line of clients walking through the door for some time.
For long term.
Well, yeah. Then Tim and I talk about the bank account, right? Your marketplace is like a bank account. These are the deposits. Direct response, when we're asking our clientele or when we're asking the marketplace to buy our services for this value, that's the withdrawals. But if we're not putting deposits, if we're not providing value to the marketplace, we have nothing to ask of it. And so this is huge in the grand scheme of things. It's so minute on how many people are playing this game.
Yeah. So hopefully that helps you guys. Hopefully you can go out and understand, hey, you know what? There's ways to do content that aren't going to be that difficult, and we can get this done. Go off, draw the line, put the tick marks, put your topics down, build curiosity and build education, and you will win. So go take that. Hopefully that helps you guys. Until next episode, keep changing lives. We'll see you on the next show. Bye. All right, and thank you for listening to that episode of the Built to Grow podcast, where we help gym owners win. Now, do you want to connect with me and other gym owners online? All you need to do is join our private Facebook group, Business Talk with Fitness Professionals. Just head on over to Facebook and type in Business Talk with Fitness Professionals, and when you do, we're going to give you our 10 marketing strategies 7-figure gym owners use to win. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Until then, keep building something great.